Hello everyone. Today we'll be continuing the part 2 of What If the Androids Won. Today we'll be doing part 2. And of course, if you have not remembered the last part, I recommend you check it out. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Then you may see more of this. Anyway, let us begin. Now, if we don't remember the last part, we left off with a giant ship appearing on Earth one day. And that ship belongs to Bobbity and his men. Now, here's the thing. Since Earth was completely destroyed, Bobbity was actually here earlier, unknown to everyone else. Why did I say the ship suddenly appear? Well, Bobbity is well aware about the Earth destruction. So, what Bobbity did is that he came to Earth earlier, grabbed Monjabu's egg, and then fly into somewhere else to different planets. Just try to hope at least get some energy for Boo, although it's kind of tough. But he's able to get at least a short period amount of energy, and hoping that the few remaining humans on Earth will be able to give him some good energy. And of course, he does hear about these two powerful humans destroying the towns and cities. Bobbity thinks it's perfect. He could lure these fighters that were destroying this planet, and maybe his own fighters should get some energy from their battle. So he sent out some random soldiers. Since he's been going out in different planets for years by now, he'll get a lot of new servants. I don't bother which servants they are, so it doesn't matter. He sends them, and right away he could tell that his men are nothing compared to these new fighters. Yeah, they're able to find the androids, but they quickly find out that they're not normal humans, but they're actually androids. Which kinda suck, because this means that the only energy Bobby will get is from his own men. And right now, Monjabu is at 80%. There's nothing much they could do. So he tried to send out his strongest man, Pui Pui and Yakon. He bet these two could handle these androids, and they don't. They died right away, which Bobby didn't expect. Well, he kinda expected. Okay, fine. Maybe his real strongest man, Deborah. Yeah. You know, Deborah's quite stronger than Cell, or at least around Cell's level, but I don't know which version of Cell it is, but whatever version of Cell it is, it's probably the Cell that Goku is referring to. So we can assume that he's probably super perfect Cell level. I mean, I don't want to start the debate, so whatever you say, just he's probably perfect Cell level or at least below it. We don't know, so yeah, Deborah is sent out. He's able to meet the androids and then begins to challenge them. And unlike the other weakly Bobbity minions, he actually does pretty well, but not well enough to get energy super fast, because the only energy he's getting is from Deborah's. And right now, it's at 90%. I mean, they're close, but Bobbity knows that Deborah may be taken down quite soon, since the androids doesn't seem to lose any single energy. They're not even tired in the slightest, which kind of concerns Bobbity a lot. And what's even worse, the other drones able to send out Android 16 to help 17 and 18. Not like they didn't need any help, but it'd be over pretty quickly, so it's kind of good for them. But not good for Bobbity, and right now he's kind of panicking. But he don't need to panic anymore, because right now, Monjabu's egg is right now at 99%. Because, like I said before, they gain energy for Deborah. And by the time the egg's at 99%, Deborah is killed. And of course, Bobbity has no other energy to collect. So the only thing he could do is use himself as energy. He doesn't need to possess people, because his energy right now is 99%. And that's all he needs. Just release a small percentage of his energy. Or at least half of it. He goes with half, just to be sure. So he stabbed himself with the machine, draining half of his energy and putting it in the Boo's egg. And the Boo eggs hatched, which Monjabu himself came out. As for Bobbity, he's quite drained and hurt, but alive. Alive to finally awaken Monjabu and control him. Which, as Monjabu appears, the androids will see Monjabu. And this time, I'm going to say that they can now sense energy, thanks to Dr. Jerome's upgrades. If they can, then they can at least scan energy. Doesn't matter each way. They can now see Boo's power. And at first, they weren't too phased, because they kind of mocking his appearances. They kind of underestimate Boo. but they will quickly change their mind once Majin Buu attacks them. Yeah, this fat blob is stronger than they think they are. However, with 3v1, we get 3 androids with heavily upgrades, infinite energy and stamina, even some energy absorption. I feel like all 3 of them will be able to overpower Majin Buu. And of course, Majin Buu is getting annoyed that these androids are keep taunting him, absorbing his attacks, and keep throwing him around like he's some volleyball. And this will piss off Buu off to no end. Babidi would see Buu's anger, and he decided that he's going to release more of that power of his. So Babidi worked his magic on Buu. I forgot to mention that Buu will heal him at this point. And right away, Majin Buu was split into halves, Good Buu and Evil Buu. And the 2 Buus do not like each other, and they begin to fight, which confused the androids. However, what Android 18 found interesting is that the Evil Buu just turned a Good Buu into candy. And before Evil Buu even gets a chance to eat that candy, the androids just attacked him right away. And Evil Buu did not expect that they were just going to attack him right away, so he begins to fight the 3 androids. However, Android 18 slips off the battle and then decided to eat Buu's candy. It's just another way of the androids mocking their opponents. However, unknown to 18, it kind of make a big side effect. When she ate that candy of Buu, suddenly her powers just feel really high all of a sudden. Sure, the other people cannot sense the androids, but since the android has now scanners and able to sense energy, they can now sense Android 18's power just heavily skyrocketed. And similar to Majin Buu, Android 18 appearances just change. Her skin's pink, her hair is white, and her eyes are red and black, which terrified and angered Evil Buu. That was supposed to be his powered up. He rushed at Android 18 and tried to attack her, but his punches do absolutely nothing, which terrifies the Evil Buu. Android 18 has no idea what she did or what happened to her, but she doesn't care. She got even stronger. So she killed Evil Buu with one single blast. Babidi is terrified, and he tried to use his magic against Android 18, but his magic is no longer superior to Android 18's own magic. She would use telekinesis, able to learn this technique really quickly, and then explode Babidi. And just like that, Babidi and his men are just killed off right there. Not only that, but Android 18 got even stronger, now able to have Majin powers. 17's got a little jealous, but maybe Jiro could give him his own upgrades. Maybe at least help him to keep up with Android 18. He hopes so. So, the androids just do their own business. Jiro was kind of interested in Android 18's new ability, and he wants to study this Majin Buu person. So she take a small blob of herself and give it to Jiro. Just let him do whatever he wants with it. And Jiro will, of course, study it. He's been recently trying to make a new android. At least more androids. Just to be assurance. Just in case anyone doesn't try to rebel against him. Recently, he started building Android 14, 15, 13, and one android named 21. Of course, he's still developing Cell, which by now, Cell isn't really finished yet. I mean, he's in a tube right now in his imperfect form, but he's slowly getting his semi-form in a tube. He's not awoken yet, but he'll soon be awoken pretty few more years. Just give a few more years. And right now, he's gathering data still. Like, I'm now able to get Dobor's DNA, Babidi's DNA, even Buu's. Jiro's pretty happy. His androids are now going to be improved than ever before. And not only that, he'll make sure the Red River Army will be rebuilt on his own vision. He's going to make his own Red River Army on the Earth. He's going to become the new ruler of the Earth. And right now, his main goal right now, well, he finally found his new goal. He's just going to make a bunch of androids. Think of it like making his own Terminators or Cybermans. He's going to make a whole Earth full of these robots, like his own people, his own empire. He wanted to continue his own legacy. This is what he wanted. And not only that, once he finished Earth, maybe he could spread worldwide. No, even further than that. He's going to spread it all over space, other planets. But that's far-fetched. He has to focus on the current country he's in and the current place he's at. But for now, he'll continue building his own androids, upgrading them, and gathering more data. And right now, this is where we leave off for now. Don't expect to be over that quickly. There's a lot of new parts, and today, the story's going to have its own original stuff. So expect some non-canon villains to appear, because, I want to have some fun in this April Fool's What If. Hope you like and subscribe. Thank you. Thanks for watching.